Right, after doing my wonderful ceiling, which I am still really pleased with, the next step I'm going to do is start to build the toilet walls. Now we're going for a composting toilet, that will come up in a later video. I've already ordered the parts for it, so it shouldn't be too far away. Just been to B&Q, I've just bought 3 12mm thick MDF sheets, as you can see. They are slightly too short. The van's a little bit taller than I thought, which is kind of a good thing. So the first thing to do, as you can see I have already done, is scribe the outline of the wall, because as many of you will know, if you're building your own van or you built them before, the walls are not straight. So I got my scrap bit of wood. It's got a nice right angle there, which is kind of what we want. So butted up against the wall there and marked where the edge of the board is. So I held the pencil roughly where the line was and used my right hand to basically allow the wood to slide up the wall on the carpet. That has resulted in this line going all the way to the top, which I'm about to cut out. Okie dokie, after the first cut, that is not too bad. There's possibly a bit too much here. It's a little bit narrow there, but we can again amend for that. Part of the issue might also be because I didn't allow for this little corner here, so I'm just going to cut this little section out and then we'll see how well she fits. There we go, that corner's in, and as you can see there's a bit of a gap there and then there's no gap. So yes, I do need to, you can kind of see actually where it stopped. So I'll probably just go down with the pencil. I'll make another scribe, and then I'll run the pencil down. And it'll probably only be that sort of lower section. I'd rather take a little bit off at a time than try and do the whole thing in one bit of trial and error. And what we end up with is this. There we go. That is about as good as we're going to get. Happy with that. What I do need to do is decide how wide I want this wall to come out. So we're going for a composting toilet, so we're not having an inside shower. So my plan for this is to put a shower curtain, kind of a shower curtain, a nice one, here. So this wall won't be this wide, it'll possibly even come to sort of there. So if I stand in front of it, you can see that its current size is probably about the best you're going to get for a room for like a toilet. So we are going to cut it down. The idea is that when no one's using the toilet, it makes the van feel a lot bigger. It's a much smaller room, almost the size of a cupboard, separated by a shower curtain, or separated by a curtain. And when you want to come and use the toilet, you basically stand here, bring the curtain around you, bringing it out probably past the roof end, or bring it out kind of here-ish, I would have thought, and then taper in. So when you're in there, you've got plenty of space, and when no one's using it, the van feels bigger because you have, I mean, even with the wall that size, it doesn't feel that big in here. But having it further back, inset a bit more, should just make it feel that just a little bit even more spacious inside, and still having enough space to do your business. So the next step is obviously to build another one of those walls. Ta-da! We have 2 walls. I've still got to trim this. This is the second wall. As you can see, there's a bit of a gap there, and there's a bit of a gap there, but nothing there, so I've just got to shave a little bit off there. I haven't quite decided yet. I need to speak to the wife if we're going to have toilet there, so you sit facing where I'm standing, in which case I can trim these down to about there. Bit more than I was expecting, but not too bad. The other option is that I move this wall backwards slightly, makes it an 8. At the moment this is a 60. I think this is a 60mm gap. Sorry, 60 centimetre, 600mm. Yeah, just over. If I make it 800, I can have the toilet there. Which again, it's not really going to make a lot of difference size-wise. It's quite cool standing in here though. I literally feel like I'm in the choker from Matilda.